Fighting rages on in eastern Ukraine and has interfered with the international search for remains from flight MH17. Joining us live now from Kiev, CCTV Michelle David has the very latest.
Sean, yes, the MH17 investigation did continue today, but it had to be cut short due to shootings in nearby areas. This is according to the OSCE. They said they had to cut short because of the shootings that they heard. They were concerns of safety for the people, the international experts who were at the area. However, they were able to explore the area for about 5.5 hours during the day. At the downed Malaysian Airlines MH17 crash site, the investigation continues. Over 70 international experts are back to work, searching for victims' remains. On this day, the exploration has intensified with the use of high-tech gear and detector dogs accompanying the team. The OSCE team has announced recovered remains would be put into refrigerated trains and sent to the Netherlands for examination and identification.
Many personal belongings were recovered. These too have all been packed separately, collected in large bags, and also have been taken away by the team. Everything will now be brought back to the Netherlands as quick as possible via Kharkiv. And we hope that the start of these activities and the recovery of these remains will bring some comfort to the families of the victims.
Meanwhile, safety is still an issue in eastern Ukraine as the fighting continues. The Ukrainian government believes the rebels are in possession of Buk rocket launchers. National Security Defense Council claims a Buk missile was used recently in eastern Ukraine to down one of its drones.
Yesterday, a drone was sent on a mission to review anti-aircraft capabilities of the pro-Russian rebels. After it fulfilled its mission and was returning to the base, the rebels shot it down using a Buk M1 rocket launcher. It is probable that professional mercenaries used the same kind of rocket launcher to shoot down the passenger flight Boeing 777.
Despite the fact that the crash site is in the middle of a conflict zone, the investigation will continue in the upcoming days. However, the fighting in the area also continues. Sean?
Michal, you mentioned that the fighting still continues, and we know from wire reports today that investigators who were able to get there for a short time were able to locate remains that apparently earlier EMS crews overlooked. But really, the fighting right now is keeping people away from doing the work. Can you bring us the very latest on what's going on, and is there any reason to have a ray of hope?
Well, Sean, the fact of the matter is that the Ukrainian military wants to reach Donetsk region and Luhansk region, the cities Donetsk city and Luhansk city. They're trying to advance because they're still in control of the rebels. Today, the Ukrainian officials announced that they have seized the towns of Kornogorovska and Staromikhalovska, which are both close to Donetsk city. Right now, they have reached the suburbs of Donetsk city, which is Mariinka, a town there. Late last night, they had announced that they had ambushed rebels who were trying to reach Luhansk city, rebels who had in their possession 7 tanks and 3 Grad rocket launchers. They had ambushed them, and according to Ukrainian officials, at least 120 rebels were killed during the incident. That is the latest from the eastern Ukraine.
Michal David in Kiev, thanks very much for bringing us the very latest.